Hello everyone, it is Betnex Games here, and welcome back to the series that I have been wanting to do ever since I've waited for the game to come out, because, many people at school have been asking us to do this, so just like last year when I've done this, I've been dying to do this series. Funny enough, I'm actually recording this about half an hour before the Sunderland versus Blackpool game starts, so as this video comes out, I'm just going to predict that Sunderland are going to beat Blackpool 2-0. No offence, Blackpool fans, but yeah. Anyway, welcome back to the series that I've most been waiting to do again. It is the Sunderland career mode, of course. Same as last year, there's nothing really, to change, anything like that. But, however, this time, I believe last year I accidentally put on like a £10 million financial takeover. We're not doing that, we're leaving that for now. Same rules apply as last year, we're just going to continue doing separate episodes. It's not going to be like one episode where I just do it all by the calendar and skip the whole season and say how my team turns out. I control the team, I do all the stuff on the team, so here we go. And finally, if I actually end up getting this done, which I think any series I've done on my YouTube channel, I've never completed. Um, yeah, this is just going to be the YouTube career mode though, because I've obviously already tested out like a few things first. Um, I've got to play a career
A
with
warm
my
welcome to
old
you
club,
all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce
but
your new manager.
here it is, the Sunderland career mode. I mean, usually I would go in the thing with more money, which I might as well just do that. Just gets us a little, like, 100,000 more pounds just for next year. So, this is, to be fair, I don't even know all the controls of this yet because I've only been on this like twice. Team management, let's have a look at this. So, sharpness, fitness, morale is all the same. Team management, game plans, attacking, yeah, okay, right, we understand all of that. I've honestly died to wait and do this series. Like, you honestly don't understand. I've wanted to do this series for ages now, but I just haven't had the chance because obviously I've been doing other stuff. Like, obviously it's been my birthday last month. I mean, I've had other stuff to do. Obviously, FIFA only came out like last week, so yeah, this is it for now though. I don't know what formation I want to play. If I'm looking at the squad right, we have a lot of attackers. So what I was going to suggest was maybe we could play 3-4-3 this year. I'm just going to see how that works. So what do we play like? Yeah, I think I'm going to play 3-4-3 flat. I'm going to have Sirkin play at centre back. I'm going to keep Lyndon Gooch there. I'm going to put Diallo at right wing. Now obviously we don't have a cam, but actually yeah, you know what? Go back down to this one here. So 3-4-3 diamond. Quickly switch these players around because I know it sounds like I'm wasting my time here, but I just want to get all this stuff sorted out. Now I've looked this up right because I've had like this app for a little bit now with FIFA player potentials. Apparently, so Diallo's potential is an 85, but if you boost him to a right winger, I believe it goes up by 2, so his potential goes up to an 87. I think that's just because it helps out with shooting stats more. So I think I'm going to have Ballard over Sirkin for now. I think Sirkin's going to stay on the bench. Patrick Roberts, I think I'm just going to keep it right mid for now, just because I feel like he's... Here's the thing, right? I'm going to give my speculation on Patrick Roberts here. Patrick Roberts, I feel like he's a great player in the Championship, but the problem I have with Patrick Roberts is the fact that I think he's just a bit too greedy. Like, I feel like he should pass up the ball more compared to like what he actually does on the pitch. So yeah, when I'm controlling this team, I won't be having him skilling around a bunch of players the whole time. Right, I'm looking at this though. We have very good depth in my opinion. Obviously not exactly high rated. But the man, the myth, the legend, Jewison Burnett, he has to stay on the bench for me, or either starting at least. I think I'm going to start him. I'm going to have Burnett here there. Jack Clark's going to start. I'm going to have Dan Neil on instead of Evans. I'm thinking I'm going to have Pritchard on instead of Gooch, and I think that is the line-up that I'm going to go with here. Bailey Wright can stay on the bench. I feel like Luke O'Nine's going to fit a little bit better, just because he's a little bit younger, and I think he'll grow just a little bit more. In terms of players who I want to sell though, like players like Evans, I think I might sell Wright as well, even though he's an absolute bloody legend because he's from Australia. That was an awful accent I just done. Looking at the team though, Huggins has went down 2 overall. That's not exactly that good. Troy Hume's finally got an in-game face. I'm waiting for Jewison Burnett, like, because he needs an in-game face by now. Should have had him informed last week, but no, because EA don't like Sunderland. So, well, I can't really say that EA don't like Sunderland because Luke Online did get a special card in Ultimate Team. So, in fact, speaking of Ultimate Team, let me know in the comments. Should I do an Ultimate Team series or something like that? I don't know. Well, I don't have the money to like buy FIFA points and that, but I'll just work something out. Like I might just play a bunch of games and see what I get out of rewards. Maybe like a Road to Glory. Because technically, my team is a Road to Glory. Like I only have 1 account because I can't really afford 2 accounts. My account is literally a Road to Glory because I haven't spent anything yet, like in-game money. So looking at the depth, though, I think I'm just gonna have Mishu there for now, and I'm just gonna switch around the reserves and the subs. Pardon me, as we get through the series. If you want my honest opinion as well, right, I think I'd rather have Jacob Carney on the bench compared to Bass. I don't know, like, according to Portsmouth fans, Bass is, like, they're glad they got rid of him, because apparently he's absolutely dreadful, but we'll just have to see. Matete, in real life, he comes off the bench most of the time, but I think just for now, I think this is a very good way to start off the season. I think Patterson should be at least 66, Stewart should be 72, Clark should be 70, Burnett, I'm not really going to change that yet because Burnett's only played a few games. Roberts, I think, should be a 71 at least. Diallo, I mean, he can stay how he is. I don't know how he played at Rangers last season, so... Pritchard, yeah, fair enough. That's a decent rating to give him. At least they're in the 70s, honestly. At least the team looks better. That just makes my job a whole lot easier. Right. Anyway, instead of me waffling on, I am going to check the inbox. I need to check my Youth Academy report first of all, though. Who do we have? Oh my god, a 73 overall Blake May. This could get interesting now. Okay, he's going straight to my starting squad. Where would he fit best? That was 86 pace. I think I know what I'm going to do actually. I'm going to convert him to a right winger. I'm going to put Diallo at right mid, and I might sell Patrick Roberts. I don't know. I honestly have nothing against Patrick Roberts. I just think he's just a bit greedy sometimes, but you know. Gavin Marshall, I mean, he should be an attacker, like looking at his defence compared to his attacking stats. I think putting him at striker, he should go up a few overalls. The rest of these players, I think I should just get rid of. To be honest, like you're never gonna like be great. Neither is Gonzalo Sanz, Carlos Alvarez. You know, I think I'll just keep these 3 for now. We have a Slovenian goalkeeper. Honestly, I can't speak today. Like when I do YouTube videos, I just get nervous for no reason. Even though like all I can do is just chill. Another thing as well about the series, I don't know how long the episodes are going to be. They're probably going to be a little bit longer to start off with because I need to do training sessions like in between like editing and stuff like that. So I need to edit all the train session stuff out, and then I can just get on with like the gameplay and stuff like that because I know mainly people are more interested in gameplay. Anyway, I'm going to quickly do these 3 training sessions, do some after that, and then we'll get to the gameplay side of things and transfers. So, yeah, let's get this over with. Okay, so after doing that training session, I have been given a transfer offer for Luke 09. Now, I want to keep most of the players for the first season, so I'm going to reject this offer. Yeah, like literally, Luke 09 sending me messages saying he's glad to see me, and there's no way I'm going to sell him. I'm going to quickly change things around the squad depth a bit, so if I just quickly go through development plans. Patterson, we'll have him as a goalkeeper, no, actually sweeper keeper, because he needs that handling to be balanced with the rest of the things. Alex Bass, sweeper keeper again. I mean, most of these are just the same. Yeah, there we go. Sweeper keeper. Dennis Serkin. Now, I think I'm going to convert Dennis Serkin to a centre back just because of the depth that we have. I believe that we don't really, need left backs or wing backs with the formation we're playing. Connor Pye, to be honest, I completely forgot we signed him. I don't even know who he is, to be honest. Ballard, defensive centre back preferably, I think. No, we'll do ball playing defender until he gets like 51 passing, 52 dribbling, and then we'll just increase his pace because we need a bit like pace on defenders in this game. Danny Bart, obviously, it'll take like at least a little bit longer to, make him develop into a better player, but shouldn't take that long. Elise, this is probably going to be our like next big like backup defender. Going to make him a ball playing defender. He's got plenty of pace on him for now. Bailey Wright, defensive centre back for now. Carl Winchester's obviously on loan at what's its name, Shrewsbury. Niall Huggins, I'm going to convert him to a right mid because just like last FIFA, his potential goes up too, so I'll do that again. Trihume, yeah, he would make a good centre back, I suppose. I wouldn't mind putting him there for now. Lyndon Gooch, where's he at? Right wing back. If I convert him to right mid, he should technically go up in the rating, but we're just going to have to see. Luke 09, I think, yeah, just convert him back to a centre back for now. Yeah, should get a little bit better defensively. Dan Neil. Funny enough, I kind of want Dan Neil to become a cam instead of a CDM for now, because if I look at the stats right, skill moves are going to go up if I do this. I want his pace to go up a little bit for a midfielder, 74 pace. It's alright, it's just a bit mid really, so I just want his shooting to get a little bit better, so we're going to have him at cam. Evans, you're getting straight put on the transfer list. Sorry, mate. I love you in real life, but just a bit of salt in the wound really for this team. You're not really going to have that many minutes in FIFA. Sonner, you know what? I might just convert him to a centre mid. He doesn't have much defending, so I figured if I just boost his shooting up a little bit, his passing and that'll get a little bit better. Jewison Burnett here, the absolute legend, who, to be fair, right, his face scan's not even that bad, to be honest. It's just like, I wish it was a little bit more updated, but, the FIFA only do that at the likes of Premier League and stuff like that to make them precision. I will say Patrick Roberts has got a good in-game face. He's probably the most accurate on the team. Jewison Burnett, where are we going to have him then? Because I kind of want him to become more of an attacker. So, if I have him at left wing, I think I might just do that and increase his shooting a little bit more. But we're obviously still going to have him at left mid though, because, don't really want to change the formation around him, but we already have Jack Clark at left wing. Mishu, I think I have him at CDM, to be honest. He's a bit small for a CDM in my opinion. Wait, no, he isn't actually 5'10". What am I talking about? I thought like, for some strange reason, I thought Mishu was like 5'5" or something, but never mind. Matete, yeah, put him at CDM as well, get his physicals and that up. Abdullah Bar, I'm thinking maybe put him at cam, get his pace up a little bit. Yeah, look at the amount of stats will go up there if I put him at cam. Pace should increase slightly. Embleton, who thankfully is getting like I think he's had a +3 from last FIFA if I'm not mistaken, which is pretty well deserved. I think just keeping him at cam, but just having him as like a shadow striker or something would work out. Alex Pritchard, obviously another player who's going to be balanced, but you reckon I can convert him to like a left winger or something? You know what? I'm going to try and convert him to a right winger, just to see, although left winger doesn't really matter, just to see if his pace and that goes up or his rating goes up. I just want to double check. Leon Diaku, I'm going to convert him to a centre forward because his rating will go up slightly, just like last FIFA. Now, what we're going to do is we have 5 million in the budget. I'm going to buy Diallo here. So offer transfer fee. See if I can get away with 2.7. That might work. Alright, there we go. 2.7. I just paid £400,000 underneath the actual price. That should be canny decent. View negotiations. Yeah, just make an offer. Right, we'll be back in a few minutes here. Just need to offer him a contract, just because there's a bit of music in this part. I think I'm not sure. Even though I've got turn music off the copyright reasons, doesn't really matter anyway. I don't make money on videos, so I'll just have to wait and see if there is music or not. It's just because the thing is about me making these videos, right? I know I sound like I'm wasting your time, and you want to see all the interesting stuff, but just a bit of like a lowdown of what happens in these videos. I basically cut out most of the transfers and just put them like to the cutscenes, because a lot of the transfer things have music on them, and I know like copyright doesn't make a difference to my channel, but it's just because I want to like keep it all clean and stuff like that. So that's what I try and do. I want to make these videos shorter, so it's not like you're watching them for ages and you're like, because most people, what they do is they'll see like a long video, they're like, all right, I'll watch like 5 minutes and then just click off, like, which is something I don't really want to do. But let's just make this negotiation happen, and hope to sign Diallo on a good contract. All right, the deal has gone through. I love these new cutscenes, by the way. I think they're canny sick. The deal has gone through though. Amad Diallo has been confirmed. Honestly, so what I love about this game, you can literally just steal like these absolute like younguns for like so cheap though. Like Diallo, I don't know how old he is. I think he's 19 if I'm not mistaken. I only paid literally 2.5 mil for Diallo, who's literally going to be like 77 rated by the time I get in the Premier League, hopefully next season. I don't have to do this series for absolutely yonks. The deal was a B, which I'll take, a great price. Player overall 70. Wait, has he gone up? Oh wait, so it shows you like the whatever position he goes in, he's wait, so it says he's a 71 there, but he's a 69 on here. I don't know. I think it's based off the position you put him in, but Anyway, speaking of Diallo, I'm going to change his position to right wing for now, but I'll still have him playing at right mid, even though obviously I'm changing his rating. It's just so his rating can go up, that's all I'm bothered about. Taylor, I actually forgot he's playing for Hartlepool now, that's something I forgot. Jack Clark. Where would I put Jack Clark? I think just put him as inverted winger so his shooting goes up. Patrick Roberts. Now, if I change his position to cam, he should go up like 2 overalls, I'm pretty sure. So that'll be decent. Max Thompson, who I think came from Burnley or Aston Villa. It looks like, I think it's Burnley if I'm not, I'm pretty sure it's Burnley. Mobile striker for now, I don't exactly know where he's going to play. I thought, yeah, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to put him at left wing, just because we already have Ellis Sims on the bench. What would I do with Ellis Sims? I'm thinking maybe just a complete striker for now. Now, the thing I'm a little bit disappointed with here, right, is the fact that Ross Stewart, not only did he not get a team of the season last season, but this season they've only given him a 70 rating, which I believe should be a little bit higher. And also, why does his like in-game face always look so dink? Like, just look at that face, how, like, that's just some, like, random bloke off the street. It looks nothing like Ross Stewart. Like, obviously the resemblance is... Like, just looking at his picture there in the top left of my screen, that looks nothing like he does in the game. Like, I feel like they should have just improved that a little bit. But anyway, I'm just going to stop waffling on like I do every time in videos. I'm going to put Ross Stewart as a mobile striker. He's going to be the starting striker. I'm not going to bother signing any strikers for now. Jack Clark. So he's on a 4-year deal according to the game, right? But I'm not sure if he's just on loan for now, like at the actual like Sunderland, but I'm not quite sure. Abdullah Bar's on a 5-year contract. Now, obviously, Shu is someone who we need to sign here. So I'm going to see if I can afford Shu for now, and we're going to start selling some players. And we might, if I've got time in this video, we might just get to the part where we might have to play a game. So, I'm going to see if I can sign Shu, and we'll just see what happens from there. Right, now, unfortunately, I couldn't sign Shu just based off the fact that we couldn't afford him. Well, we could afford him transfer budget wise, but with the wages, we can't exactly afford him yet. So I'm going to need to sell some players to put on the transfer list. Players who I have in mind of putting on the transfer list, I'm thinking Alex Pritchard, because I'm thinking Elliot Embleton would just be a good replacement. Well, Corey Evans I've obviously already put on the transfer list. Who else? Yeah, Bailey Wright I'm thinking, and I'll... no, we'll keep Danny Bart actually, because I think Danny Bart will be decent for now. Because the thing is, I'm starting to notice with FIFA 23 is that pace doesn't matter in this game anymore. Like, it just doesn't. Like, I've played loads of Ultimate Team games, and the passing in this game is actually shocking. You can't make one pass with someone who, like, take Modric for example. He's got like 85 plus passing or something like that. I literally can't make a single like short pass with him. He passes it to the opposition all of the time. I don't know what the game's doing about that, like, but you know, they're gonna have to fix it soon. But anyway, instead of talking about Ultimate Team, which I remember might do a series soon sometime, you never know. I think that's just it for the players who I might sell. We're just going to get into like the bunch of... You know what, I'm just going to skip training, honestly. I just want to fit everything in one video for now. I'll just do all this training later. I just want to play one game, like, in a video, because I feel like I'm wasting people's time. And, like, as I'm saying this, I literally am. So... hold on a minute, hold on. Yeah, just looking at options and that. Right, Pritchard. Los Angeles FC... 1.35. Okay. Let me see what I can do with this. You don't understand how annoyed I am at this game. So, literally, they offered me at the start like 1.2, and then they offered me like 1.375, and I said, "Oh, could you go up to 1.47?" And they were like, "Oh no, so I'll give you like 1.45, right? But like, you just can't negotiate with us because like we like don't have 20,000 quid spare, even though like they clearly do. But you know, that's just the game being stupid." So we can't sell Pritchard yet. Well, as of now, we can't sell him. But we do have an offer for Gooch, which I'm going to humbly reject because I just want to keep Gooch for now. I just feel like he's a bit of an icon to Sunderland because he's been at the club for so long. Apart from that, though, looking at this, team management. Right, I think, yeah, this is fine for now. So, basically, we haven't signed anyone new yet, but what we have done is just, you know, sign people on the contracts that we need. So, obviously, Diallo, a +5 at right wing, that would be pretty sick, to be honest. And why is this... I don't get why this bloody training centre thing always comes up, like, it just doesn't make sense. Right, looking at, ooh, transfers. Wait, Part Harris has gone to Forest Green. I didn't even realise that. Yeah, there's a lot of players here that will be interesting to sign for now. I wonder if I can loan many people out. I hope they fix loaning this year, because literally in FIFA 22 you couldn't loan anyone. Like, it's just so annoying looking at the fact that you can't loan players. Pardon me. Okay, so we're getting a we're getting a transfer offer from Granada for Ross Stewart, and it's 1.85. Get that out of the way, please. Like, I'm just not having that. I am not selling Ross Stewart for literally £50,000 above the asking price. Like, Granada, just like, you're so relevant to this series. Like, just go away. I think what I'm gonna do is, can I like change this training day thing? Like, how do I change this? How do I change the schedule? Weekly schedule. Oh no, I didn't mean to click on that. Weekly schedule. Yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna like set this as recovery or something like that. Set training on the finals. No, set rest actually. So our first match is going to be against Ipswich, who are currently, due to popular belief, I think first in League One right now. I'm not quite sure because obviously I'm recording this as like before the Sunderland game, but obviously I just need to have a quick look here. Is Ipswich first in the table? No, they're second because Plymouth has just went up, so Pieface would be very happy. Anyway, I'm not going to bloody rant on about Ipswich the whole video. Bailey Wright, £990,000. I'm going to negotiate this and see if I can get a better deal. Okay, so they actually accepted the offer straight away, so I could have probably gone for a little bit more money, but £1.15 million is enough to sell Bailey Wright, which is going to be good now. So the more we sell players, we can just like bring in more youngsters. Now there was one player in general that I was hoping to sign, but I honestly don't see the point. The fact that I've got Ellis Sims on the bench. It was Jebson from Sheffield United, I believe. There he is. So Daniel Jebson, his contract expires in 12 months. So I'm thinking if no one wants to buy him out, I might just get him on a free contract in January so that we have him, if we ever go up to the Premier League, he's going to be a decent backup striker hopefully by then. But apart from that, I'm not really looking at anyone in particular to sign yet. Maybe a better goalkeeper, but I don't know yet. Possibly a better centre-back or a CDM, I don't know. But I'm just going to advance now. So this is the first match of the episode, which, like, finally I'm doing something interesting. This video has felt like I've gone on forever and I've just ranted on about nothing, but honestly, you lot, just please understand, right, I never, like, talk in videos and stuff like that. Like, I always repeat myself saying, like, like, all the time. So just please understand, like, this is hard for me to, like, constantly repeat boring stuff, but I just want to get through like the whole episode and explain things like what I'm gonna do. So just please understand that. Honestly, like my job's just as hard as like trying to talk to people in real life. So I'm gonna play this match anyway. I'm gonna play the full match. Ipswich in a friendly, because it's a friendly. I'm just gonna put on a few players who I feel like wouldn't get as much game time as other people would. So for that reason, I'm going to put Elise on. We're going to have Trihume on the bench. Abdullah Bar on the bench, I think. Although, you know what? Let's play Abdullah Bar at Cam. And then we're going to have Dan Neil at CDM. Pritchard is going to stay on the bench. We're going to have Sonnet on the bench. And I think that'll be it for now. Yeah, so we're going to have Ross Stewart coming off the bench. And like a few other players as well. What can I customise here? Is this like change kit? I'm not going to change the kit. Game settings. Oh no, this is just what we usually play on. World class 4 minutes as always because we don't want the episodes to be like far too long. Jack Clark, Ellis Sims, Diallo, Benetti. You know what? I'll just call him Benetti because that's what I've always called him. I don't know why I've just started saying Benet. Abdullah Bar, Roberts, Neil, Bart, Elise, Ballard, and Patterson. Now, to make it realistic, I should have probably just left Ballard to like not play until like November, but I probably should have Millwall or something like that, or Arsenal would have just said, oh, like that would do that, but who cares anyway. Let's just get into the first match anyway. I've been waffling on about absolutely nothing. Alright, so here we go. Ellis Sims is going to kick off the first episode, hopefully with a bang. Yeah, didn't really sound right, did it? But whatever, who cares? Let's get straight into the match here. hopefully it's a good game. I want to like get better at this game, to be honest, because you know last year in Ultimate Team I would have been in like Div 3 by now, which I was, but like I'm only in like Div 7 because I've got crossplay now, and Xbox players are definitely better than PlayStation players. I'm not gonna lie. I am a PlayStation player myself, but you know I just find it quite hard. Evans has already got a yellow card here. Okay, right. Clark, Neil, Clark again. Put inside here. And give it to Diallo. Outside to Roberts. No. I already said I'm not going to try and be greedy with Roberts as I try and attempt a shot. Right, here we go. It switches on the counter attack now. Good block by Elise there. You know, I think Elise has actually proven many people wrong this season because when it started getting towards the beginning of the season, many Sun fans were complaining that Sunderland weren't going to make many signings. Because I always say this, it's always towards the end of the pre-season where Sunderland starts signing players. People are like, oh, who's this Elise person, stuff like that. I honestly believe that Elise could be decent. I mean, he's already scored a goal for us in the Championship, so... Anyway, instead of waffling on about that, the bar's open here. Abdullah Bar scores the first goal for the series, and it is now 1-0 Sunderland. Thank God for that. I mean, I'm not going to lie, this bench is going to be absolutely ridiculous for the Championship, I'll tell you that. Already starting off the season with brilliance here. Abdullah Bar, just a simple finesse shot into the bottom right corner, nothing new. 1-0 Sunderland, come on. Roberts. Sims. Back to Diallo, back to Sims. Bar again. Honestly, Bar is actually on fire currently to start off this game. He's going to cross it in to Bennett here, but... Oh! Penalty somehow, I don't know how. I think, oh yeah, I've got handballs turned on. Yeah, I forgot to mention that part of the rules as well. I'm going to have handballs turned on at all times, so get ready for the game to just get a bit wacky, because like literally that's all I have turned on is handballs, just to get a little bit of an opportunity. Who would I want taking a penalty at the penalty spot here? Of course, Jewis and Bennett here, like why wouldn't I? I like the way these penalties work as well. I like the free kick system as well. Oh, and he's already saved the penalty, for God's sake. Oh, okay. Yellow's going to cross this one in here. It's going to go to Danny Bart with a poor header, I'm not going to lie. Should have maybe headed that towards goal. Harness inside, good save by Patterson. Come on, we need to get this out. It's dangerous football from Ipswich. I honestly thought that was in there for a second. I don't know how that wasn't in. Ballard. Roberts. Running across the right wing. Patrick Roberts. Can we get a quick goal before half time? Maybe. Patrick Roberts is still running. Roberts inside. Going to pull it back for Dan Neil here. Going to have a quick shot. It's saved by whoever the hell Hiladaki is. That's his goalkeeper, I think. 1-0 Sunderland at half time. I think I'm going to make a few subs here. Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking I'm just going to put Tri-Hume on instead of Roberts. So I'm going to have Tri-Hume playing at right mid for now. Preferably I wouldn't, but it's just for now, isn't it? It's not really going to affect the game much. And I think just because Dan Neil hasn't really had many good shots, I'm just going to put Sonnet on for now instead of Dan Neil. Just give Sonnet a bit of play time. You know, he's a reserve really, so he deserves a bit of play time in pre-season. I'll try through ball at Ellis Sims, not going to quite get them, is it? Oh, kept it in. Is that ours? It is ours, okay. I think I'm going to make a few substitutions here. I'm going to bring Elliot Embleton on for Barr, and Ross Stewart is going to come on for Sims, who's just lost the ball. But Sunderland throw in. You know, I just want to get a few players on here, maybe create a good attacking opportunity. And we've already fumbled it. No, we haven't. Tri-Hume's kept it. Diallo. Sonner. Going to give this back out to Try Hume here. Play out wide a little bit. Get back into Sonner. Going to pass it to Stewart. Don't know what that pass was, but it definitely was not the right pass. Jack Clark. Clark's all over him here, but we can't exactly get the ball back. Whoa, it's a rough tackle from Burnett here. Brilliant Brexit tackle though to stop them from on the attacking position here. Oh, the throw on goal here. Great save by Patterson again. It's still 1-0 Sunderland here, trying to hold on to the 3 points. Because I think in the pre-season you only get 3 games, but the table system works a little bit differently. Wilkington play that out. Oh no, giving it back. And it's 1-1. I don't believe this, man. Oh my god. I can't just clear a ball out of the box. I don't understand. 1-1. Great, a switcher under the counter attack here. Brought inside. Great defensive stop by Danny Bart there. It's picked up by Patterson. Come on, can we just get one counter attack here? We need a goal here. Like, we can't be like dropping points to Ipswich. It's a great pass. Diallo. Inside to Stewart. Like, Stewart just feels a bit clunky in this game. Like, he always just loses the ball without like actually passing. The players just always hesitate. It doesn't make sense. You're actually, oh my god, you're actually taking the piss. Two 1 Ipswich. I actually don't believe this, honestly. Come on, come on. No, like, please, yes. No. Inside. Benetti. Oh my god, that is such a dreadful shot from Benetti. How do you throw that? We just threw the draw away just like that. We were winning 1-0 and we dropped points in the last 5 minutes of the game. Are you actually serious? This game has already turned out to be very hard compared to what I thought it was going to be like, but it's whatever. Suppose we're going to start off our first ever episode with a loss. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for now. Yeah, I have no words, to be honest. I prefer not to speak. Thank you all for watching this video, the first episode of the Sunderland career mode. And yeah, that's all I have to say. It's just an absolute shambles.